Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Today is the 22nd day of the month of Ramadan 2025 or 1446, and up and until now we have discussed that how our bodies and how our consciousness, firstly the consciousness, the thinking, the belief, and then it exhibits itself, that belief exhibits itself in the use of all the limbs, all the body parts, and how all of that must be in sync, must be within the ambit, must be within the framework of what Allah wants, of the laws of Allah. Because why is there law? Because we don't know. And if there is nothing to regulate our behavior, we behave like animals. We kill each other, we bully each other, we call each other names, we throw each other with stones. So such a human being, which we are currently, human beings as a collective, they need to be taught how to behave. They need to be taught how to treat each other. They need to be taught how they need to restrict and constrain each other first, because if here the heart and the mind is not in sync, then it exhibits all these bad attitudes and bad behavior, which is causing suffering. And when we throw each other with stones, when we kill each other, when we bully each other, when we call each other names, etc., such a person did not understand the elegance of life yet. They like children on the playing field, and that's what children do. They bully each other. And human beings as a collective, though they are adults, but still behave like children. They bully, they control, they are killing, they don't respect, they don't understand the elegance of life, and hence they navigate easily towards what? Evil. They navigate easily towards darkness, and it expresses itself in even economic domination, even political domination, even oppression, even dispossessing others, even killing others, even taking other people's lands. And that is on a macro scale, because it happens already here in the micro scale. Here we look at other people as goods, as a commodity, that there is no value in others. You value yourself, but you do not value others, and this is the big issue which we are. So if we want to ascend on the ladder of ascension, if we want to become exemplary human beings, we need to be in that boot camp first. We need to be drilled first. We need to be coached first. And in so doing, let us look at it's a long hadith. I hope we can summarize it, but beautiful hadith from Imam Zainul Abidin Salamullah alayhi, where he summarized the following. He says, the greatest right or duty that Allah imposes upon you is that you worship Him without associating anything with Him, no partner, He has no one to consult with, etc. When you do that with sincerity, He has made it binding upon Himself to give you sufficiency in the affairs of this world and in the next. So that is with regard to the heart, which we mentioned a few days ago already. Now with regard to the nafs, that eternal battle which we have between good and bad, between right and wrong, between light and dark, that battle within the nafs, within, and his hand, as Imam Salamullah alayhi says, the right of your nafs over you is that you employ it to obey Allah Azza wa Jalla Sha'na, the mighty and the exalted. It must be in the service, all the body parts, everything must be in the service of Allah Azza wa Jalla Sha'na. And here where Imam says the right of the tongue is that you deem it too noble for obscenity. The tongue is too exalted to be used to insult others, to be used to slander others, to be used to backbite others. All it must be, and so that you do not become accustomed to it. The tongue must not become accustomed to swear words. The tongue must not be accustomed to saying things that's very nasty, or use profanities, for example. No, it must refrain from any meddling in that which there is no good to be gained. Express kindness to others and speak well concerning them, as Allah Azza wa Jal says, وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ, and speak قُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا, and speak good to people, and when you address them, be motivating, be encouraging, be inspiring, uplift others with the words, with the tongue what we are using, not to put others down. And the right of the ears is to keep them pure from listening to backbiting stories, from listening, as we say it in Afrikaans, kinderstories, stories, from listening to stories where there is a lot of gossip about other people, and we should not use it in that sense. Again, these are unlawful and must be used in the service of Allah. The right of the eyes is what? Is that you lower and not look upon other people, or even other women, or the women are looking at men in an unlawful manner. And we should take heed wherever you look at anything. And this is the instruction of Allah Azza wa Jalla Sha'na. And also we've spoken about that evil eye, that is the light, the information comes to the eye first, and there you see that other people are having things, now you also want it, or other people have achieved things, now you also you are looking down upon these. Let us not become of this. And here what Imam Salamullah Alayhi is saying, the right of your hand is that you do not extend it towards that which is unlawful for you. Again, do not take other people's properties without their permission. And again, the hand must not oppress. The hand must not be used in subjugating others. The right of your legs is that you do not walk with them towards that which is unlawful for you, for it is with these that you will stand on the bridge, on the Sirat, and we will explain that inshallah tomorrow. And to be careful that you do not slip and cause that you will fall into the hellfire. We will continue tomorrow inshallah, and this is the month where we have to take stock. We have to be careful about what we are doing, starting in this spiritual year, as we have the financial year in economics, in the corporate world as well, or even government when they have their financial year. This is our spiritual year, where we are starting in the holy month of Ramadan, to be continued in the next 11 months inshallah. We will continue tomorrow, and we wish you a splendid day, a day full of taqwa, where you are always awake, always aware about what shaitan is. When shaitan passes by you and he leaves some of his germs with us, that we will do immediately some things to use that antibiotics, because the antibiotics is within if we open ourselves to it. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.